My husband, Aaron Spelling, and I entertained princes, presidents, and Hollywood royalty. More importantly, we raised our children here. But now it's just me, and the manor is way too big. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm selling Spelling Manor.
Oh my gosh. Oh, with so many changes in recent years, from selling Spelling Manor to becoming a grandmother multiple times, Candy Spelling's life has become a moving target. In fact, New York Times best-selling author and Broadway producer are just two of the latest additions to her resume. And I want to read something here because I think this is your life kind of, we can't relate to that mansion, but we can relate to the fact that your soulmate passed away, that your children moved out and grown up, and that you have downsized that family home to what, like a 2-bedroom apartment?
A much smaller apartment.
A much smaller
apartment.
Got to make room for those grandbabies.
How have you? You were and Aaron were married 37 or
38 years.
38 years. I got to ask you this. And I hope it's okay to ask.
Of course it is.
Because you live such a glamorous life, and there's so many temptations, you know, for all people around. And I don't mean this in a sexual tone at all, but do you think one of the secrets to a long marriage is that sometimes we learn to look the other way?
In what respect?
Just like maybe in when you think that he should be doing something and you decide not to say it, to let him go his way, and you zip it up and don't say anything?
Maybe to some extent. I've always been very shy, and we never, I mean, we always discuss things, and if we didn't discuss it, it was, he was just easygoing about everything.
But did you trade your life for his life?
To some extent, probably to some extent. And that's why the name of the book is Candy at Last.
Candy at Last, because now you're in your own chapter here.
Yes.
And you're having to go through a lot of changes.
Yes.
You're traveling now extensively. You're talking about your book. You're producing musicals. How do you find time to do it and keep the energy up?
I don't know. I drink a lot of coffee.
You do?
Keeps it real. Candy, tell me this, you know, because everyone knows the big manor. I mean, and it's huge. You've now sold it, and you live in a beautiful Century City condo. What do you want people to know about the Candy behind that big manor, behind what people think they know about you?
Oh, you know what? I'm really just, I'm just like everybody else. Maybe I had a little more of a charmed life, but I'm just like everyone else. Really, truly.
You met so many amazing celebrities, and I noticed in that one picture that you met Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
Well, we named our oldest after Ronald Reagan, so
Really?
I'm curious, what was he like?
He and Nancy were fabulous, and actually, the last thing that Ronnie did for TV was for Aaron. So, I mean, they had been friends long before I even met Aaron, and they were just darling people and always, you know, very supportive. I used to talk to them a lot when they were at the ranch, and you know, then when they actually, after, you know, he left presidency and they moved to California, we saw them a lot, so.
Yeah.
Now, Candy, at this manor, y'all got to entertain so many amazing people. You know, you talk about the,
Right.
you know, Ronald Reagan. I heard a story of Prince Charles. Was entertaining always in your blood? I know Tori is such a fantastic, your daughter, such a fantastic entertainer as well. Is that something that you really love to do over the years?
Yes, you know what, I may not have chosen to be an entertainer or an actress, but I have to tell you, I was entertaining a lot, and I love doing it.
And I'm sure that's where Tori got some of her great creativity from.
Well, I taught her crafting from, that's something that, yeah, I was an art major.
You're taking credit for that.
I am. No, she gives me credit.
Good.
So are you on Pinterest? I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really?
Oh,
my gosh, are you?
Of course I'm on Pinterest.
All right, tell me what it says about you on Pinterest. Tell me what you're doing on Pinterest.
What are you pinning?
I'm pinning.
You're pinning.
What do you like to pin? What's your favorite thing? Are you a flower person? Are you a tablescapes person? Are you a DIY person?
I'm a DIY.
What is DIY?
Do it
yourself.
I'm BUY. I like to just buy it.
Buy it yourself.
And I love, I have antique perfume bottles, different kinds of jewelry, animals, because you know, I sit on the American Humane Association, and I love my dog, but I love all animals. So, You know, that's kind of a big thing.
Well, I'm going to have to start following you on Pinterest.
Absolutely.
I love learning this morning.
That is great. Did you do that all the time? I mean, were you, when all those big, they're spending all this money on these big things, were you ever in the basement of that big mansion making stuff yourself?
Oh, always making things. That's
I
what
love that.
I mean, I used to go to the kids' school and I'd go, what did I get on my diorama? What grade? What grade? You know, all the parents would go, well, I got an A. What did you get?
That's right. Because it is
That
at the
is
bottom
so
line.
great.
It is your grade, you know.
Bottom line.
That's right. Bottom line. All right.
Well,
We're
Susan,
going to
more.
have
Talk
more
more.
with Candy Spelling when we come back. You want to stick around because she has so much to share and we love hearing it.